Good evening. I'm Edwin Link, the Executive Director for the Georgia Lions Lighthouse Foundation. I am excited to be with you and am humbled you have chosen to be a part of our mission tonight. In attending this event, you become a part of a long and storied legacy. Founded in 1949, the Georgia Lions Lighthouse Foundation was the dream of Tom Bingham, who had lost his eyesight in an accident as a young man in his 20s. His loss of vision fueled a lifelong passion for helping struggling Georgians gain access to vision services. Tom was a part of the volunteer organization Lions Clubs International, and he was convinced that Lions Clubs, working together, could reach more people than his individual clubs. With Morgan Rayford and Jim Corbett, Bingham promoted the importance of unified efforts to the Atlanta, Albany, and Moultrie Lions Clubs. Each of these clubs donated $1,000 to begin funding a foundation that would ultimately become the organization we know today. It was not too long after opening that 4-year-old Max Parker became the first patient to undergo vision surgery supported by the Lighthouse. Remarkably, Max Parker went on to be a well-known visual artist. In the 60s, demand for the Lighthouse's services increased far beyond the foundation's ability to respond. Former Lions Club's International Director, George Crumbly, spearheaded a group of concerned Georgians who saw an opportunity to raise funds for vision services by bringing a post-season college bowl game to Atlanta. In 1968, the first Peach Bowl game was played as a fundraiser for the Georgia Lions Lighthouse Foundation. Over the next 18 years, the Peach Bowl raised over $1 million to help bring sight to underserved Georgians. Another servant leader in the Lighthouse's history was Lion Ken Massengale, who initiated the eyeglass recycling program and developed it with thousands of hours of tireless service. These glasses are made available to anyone going to developing countries to provide assistance. As a result, the Lighthouse has brought sight to hundreds of thousands of people worldwide who otherwise may have no access to eyeglasses. The Lighthouse Hearing Program began in 1977 with refurbished hearing aids. After restoring hearing to thousands, the program was updated to provide new, top-of-the-line digital hearing aids. We are on track to provide hearing aids to over 1,200 Georgians in need through a partnership with the Georgia Public Service Commissioners. Today, the Georgia Lions Lighthouse Foundation works with a statewide network of optometrists, ophthalmologists, and audiologists to provide vision screenings, eye exams, eyeglasses, eye surgeries, and hearing aids to in-need Georgians. We have a clinic in Chamblee, Atlanta, and provide mobile clinics in over 40 counties throughout the state and operate one of the largest eyeglasses recycling center in the United States. There is much we can learn in reflecting on our past. Equally important is our charting a path forward. When I think of why the Georgia Lions Lighthouse Foundation, why now? A lot of numbers come to mind. Over 2 million Georgians without insurance. 52 counties in Georgia currently lack an eye health provider. 1 in every 5 of Georgia's children is affected by hearing loss. Sadly, these numbers will be exacerbated by the effects of the pandemic. Even more important than the numbers are the individuals who are behind every number. Tonight, you will hear from patients, partners, and stakeholders. As we celebrate the mission of bringing more Georgians into a world of vision and hearing, it is my hope that we do not forget that behind every number is a person. Thank you for joining us tonight. Your support is critical. It is because of you and many other supporters that Georgians all across the state are getting access to high-quality vision and hearing care. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Melissa Fisher, and I'm the Director of Volunteer and Lions Engagement for the Georgia Lions Lighthouse Foundation. Welcome to the Night of Spectacles. We would not be here tonight without the support of many volunteers working behind the scenes to set up this beautiful location and making sure everything has come together for this event. Thank you all for making tonight possible.
The year 1949. Post-war prosperity was underway, but many people still needed help. For one South Georgia family, the need was urgent. Rare and costly sight-saving surgery was needed for their son Max, or he would go blind. 4 men from Atlanta and throughout the state heard the family's story and decided to take action. They formed a partnership that reached across Georgia and 4 Lions Club chapters to fund the surgery necessary to save Max's vision. This was the beginning of a new nonprofit dedicated to providing vision services to Georgians, the Georgia Lions Lighthouse Foundation. It would also signal the start of a movement. Today, the need is even greater and our mission crystal clear. The Georgia Lions Lighthouse Foundation is the only organization in the state of Georgia providing comprehensive vision and hearing services to Georgia's low-income working families.
For many of these patients that actually receive services, this is a back-to-life program. You can't get a job, you can't find a bus sign, you can't negotiate traffic, you can't read a book or instructions or how to fill out an employee application unless you can see.
The year was 1968. George Crumbley, a member of the Atlanta Lions Club, came up with the idea of a bowl game to raise money for his favorite charity. He formed a committee of Atlanta Lions, and after 2 applications were declined, the NCAA committee granted the charter to create the first charitable collegiate football bowl game, the Peach Bowl. The Lighthouse is proud to be a part of the Peach Bowl legacy. Over the years and through the Peach Bowl support, the Lighthouse has been able to positively impact thousands of Georgians through the provision of vision and hearing services.
We provide so much more than just a pair of glasses. We provide everything from the early detection, preventative care, to comprehensive eye exams, to providing surgeries when necessary, and all of the follow-up aftercare. So the Georgia Lions Lighthouse Foundation is a comprehensive model of vision and hearing services for those who are underserved.
Consider the reality of poverty in Georgia.
She said, Mr. Pastor, tell me your story. Why do you think you need a hearing aid? I simply said, Miss Monica, I would love to hear the birds sing and the bees hum again. And financial aid told me, said, Mr. Pastor, it would be $3,000 per year. I said, whoa. I said, I don't have that type of money. After I prayed, the doctor came in. He said, Mr. Pastor, we may have you some help. He said, we're going to send you to a place called the Georgia Lions Lighthouse Foundation.
Many times a patient will make a decision based on whether or not they have coverage because the cost of spectacles is somewhat prohibitive.
Hi, I'm Vic McCarty, Chief Development Officer with the Georgia Lions Lighthouse Foundation. Once again, welcome to the Night of Spectacles as we celebrate and honor the amazing frontline healthcare professionals seeing us through the COVID-19 pandemic. We are especially honored tonight to have Captain Andrea M. Hall from the South Fulton Fire Department. Those of you may remember seeing Captain Hall at President-elect Joe Biden's inauguration as she recited the Pledge of Allegiance. Captain Hall's father was hearing impaired, and signing the Pledge of Allegiance at this historic event enabled Captain Hall to reach and include a hearing impaired community which otherwise may not have been engaged. It is our distinct honor and privilege tonight to have Captain Andrea M. Hall in our presence. Please introduce yourself to Captain Hall and join me in honoring her dedication to healthcare as we celebrate under the stars this evening.
The Georgia Lions Lighthouse Foundation is home to a state-of-the-art vision center and optical lab where clients receive quality, comprehensive care. Clients have access to a large selection of frames, and all glasses are produced at our in-house lab by a certified optician. Meet TJ and his mom. TJ was born with glaucoma. After receiving corrective surgery, TJ was referred to the Lighthouse for specialty eyeglasses. This is the moment when they found the perfect pair.
Now that I have my glasses, I can see better in the computer lab. We've just been so very, very pleased with everything that we've been able to do with the Lighthouse Foundation. We had not thought about offering vision and hearing screenings specifically. We are always on the lookout for additional resources that we can offer to the families outside the scope of what we can do within this program. So we look to community partners to be able to provide those extra resources. So it was such a blessing to find the Lighthouse Foundation.
From north to south, east to west, in every one of Georgia's 159 counties, the Lighthouse delivers comprehensive vision and hearing services to Georgia's families in need. We've built a unique and efficient network, a collaboration of specialized care, made of partner clinics, healthcare professionals donating their expertise to serve Georgians in need, school-based clinics, mobile clinics, and our corporate office, vision center, and optical lab in Chamblee, Georgia. A vast and efficient network made possible through grants and the generous contributions of our donors. This is the impact we've had. Hundreds of thousands of vision and hearing services provided since 1949. Jobs saved. Children able to see and hear so they can excel in school. Adults able to drive so they can work and care for their families. People with their sense of hearing restored, able to live life more fully. Delivered with outstanding leadership, value, and efficiency, and unprecedented partnerships.
I just want to thank the Lighthouse for assisting me. You are a blessing to the community, and I thank you so much. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Tim Eccles, Vice Chair of the Georgia Public Service Commission. Our state agency works closely with the Lions Lighthouse to provide funds that appear on the bottom of your phone bills. These monies are designated for the hearing impaired community, and we count it a joy to make sure the programs that are funded are accessible and effective. What we've discovered through the years is that early diagnosis and intervention makes all the difference. And we've strived to remove as many obstacles as possible. The Lighthouse, their staff, their foundation, and even the Lions clubs have been with us all the way. From the headquarters in Chamblee to the remote parts of Georgia, these committed staff and volunteers really care, and it shows. They connect families with audiologists, physicians, and services that get families what they need at a price they can afford. We've worked with Lions Lighthouse for decades. In fact, my own grandfather was in the Lions Club in Jessup. He suffered from hearing loss due to the big guns he operated during World War II. For me, I've been to that Chamblee facility where the Lighthouse is located many times. I've witnessed the great client services. I hope you'll join me in supporting this important effort to improve the lives of children and adults throughout our state. Follow me on Twitter at Tim Eccles or reach out to me at tim@timeccles.com if I can assist you in any way. Thank you.
Volunteers make so many things possible for the Lighthouse. It's the effort of volunteers that keep our recycling center in action, taking used eyeglasses and preparing them to give the gift of clear sight through mission partners around the world. It's because of volunteer optometrists, ophthalmologists, and audiologists that we can provide exams and procedures for thousands of Georgians in need each year.
So my name is Javina Belton Price, and I've been with the Lighthouse for 6.5 years. I'm the clinic manager here. This is our clinic where we see patients by appointment only. We also have volunteer doctors that come in probably 2 to 3 times a month, sometimes 4 times a month. Patients come in and they bring their prescriptions, and we offer assistance with glasses that can range anywhere from $15 to $65 for a basic pair of bifocals, single vision, progressive, no-line bifocals. We also offer many different upgrades like polycarbonate, high index, and transitions. We have volunteer doctors that offer their time to see patients for exams who can't go out and afford exams in our neighborhoods and surrounding areas. Appointments don't take long to get. Patients just have to have their ID and a proof of residency form of paper, and we assist them with getting glasses. So if you know anybody who needs help, give us a call. And this is the Lighthouse Foundation. We have several different types of glasses. Ferragamo's, 9 West, Calvin Klein, Emilio Pucci, just a lot of name brand glasses. We don't charge for the frame. We only charge for the lenses. The exams are also free as well. Once patients come in, we show them where they can wash their hands before being prepped to see the doctor and picking out a pair of glasses. And this room here is where we take patients to prep them for the doctor. They sit here in this chair. We also use our spot machine to check their eyes for the doctor. This assists the doctor in knowing where the start of their prescription is. So this section here only takes about 15 to 20 minutes to prep a patient to see the doctor. And then we're going to go over here to the area where our doctor works. This area here is where volunteer doctors come to see patients. We have our slit lamp machine. We have a lot of equipment to help us to get patients to have a correct prescription. And we enjoy seeing patients here at the Lighthouse and being able to assist them to be able to see. So here we have where we store our glasses. We get our glasses donated through a company called Marchand, and they donate us several thousand pairs of glasses every couple years, and we're very appreciative of that. And we do not charge for the glasses. Again, they are no charge. Clients only pay for the lenses. So let me show you our storeroom, which is locked. So here is where the magic takes place. All of the glasses, we have women's selection, we have men's selection, we have kids frames. It's just a lot of glasses that we're able to offer people, and they're nice frames and they're new. So it's a great thing that we do here.
All right, so this is my very nice patient who had cataracts in both eyes, and she's a really young lady, but she happened to actually have cataracts that was so severe she was blinded from them. I wanted her to have an opportunity to kind of share kind of what kind of vision she was having before, how the surgery went, and how she's doing now.
Well, my name is Carrie, and I'm 41, soon to be 42. I had no sight whatsoever. And it just gradually came. It was floaters, and then it went blind. And I couldn't judge distance. I couldn't reach for things because every time it is off, I couldn't find out where it was at. And then I met Dr. Kim and Lighthouse, and they helped me with my surgery, and it was a great surgery. Couldn't feel a thing. And a couple weeks, I said, that night I could see, and you wouldn't believe things I could actually see, colors that I seen. It was so bright. And now since spring's coming, all the flowers starting to bloom, the colors of these flowers I'm seeing are just as bright as they can be. Unbelievable. I want to thank Dr. Kim and Lighthouse for everything they've done.
Oh, you're sweet. You're welcome. You're welcome. Now, I was looking at your numbers. What were you reading again?
I was reading next to the last line.
Yeah.
And before I couldn't even see it.
Yeah. And then the last line was 2015. So that means you were seeing 20/20 in each eye,
Right.
without any need for glasses for distance,
Right.
which is remarkable. Of course, you need to wear glasses to read too.
Yes.
So listen, hon, I'm so thankful that you got an opportunity to share your story with the world. I mean, people come in and, people think, oh, cataracts, that's something just, older people get, but young people get them too. And the fact that we could partner with the Lighthouse, and we're so proud to be Lighthouse doctors to help folks who really need it.
Right.
And it's such a miraculous story for a woman who was legally blind before, and now she can see. So
It's unbelievable. I mean, you don't think, we take for granted things we have, like your sight.
Mhm.
We don't realize once it's gone and you can't see, you're just like, you don't take it for granted no more.
No, absolutely. It warms our heart, honey. And thank you so much for sharing your story.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
A family of 4 can receive an eye screening exam and a pair of eyeglasses at the Georgia Lions Lighthouse Foundation for $100. Your contribution of $100 will support the vision needs for a family of 4 living in Georgia with the gift of sight. Please consider making a donation to the Georgia Lions Lighthouse Foundation in support of our vision program. On behalf of the Georgia Lions Lighthouse Foundation, thank you for your support. Hey guests, check out our amazing silent auction items and bid. We have some awesome things featured in our silent auction this year. There's fine art pieces, dining experiences, a master's lover's delight from Augusta filled with all kinds of nice and wonderful things, a professional photography session, experiences around the Chamblee community, and many, many more items are up for grabs in our silent auction process. It's not too late to join in on the bidding, and keep bidding. If you need to register to bid tonight, the following video will walk you through the simple and easy, understandable directions on how you can get a bidder number and begin to place your winning bids on items.
Welcome to the Night of Spectacles. I'll be showing you how to participate in auctions and donate to the Georgia Lions Lighthouse as you take part in this stellar event. To get started, visit nightofspectacles2021.ggo.bid. From there, you can click Get Started to either log in or create an account if you do not yet have one. To create an account, click on Create an Account. Type in your email address and then type it in once again. Verify that you are not a robot and then confirm. You will receive an email shortly confirming your email address. Once you've confirmed your email address, you'll be prompted to create a password and fill out all of your relevant contact information. Once you've filled out that info, you're ready to bid. If you'd like to make a donation without bidding, you can do so by clicking the button which reads, Help a Child See Today. From there, you can view how far we've come tonight in donations, as well as contributing yourself. If you'd like to bid on a package, simply select a package from the left side of the main auction page. Happy bidding and good luck!
The heart of volunteering is what makes a place into a community, something that the Lions Clubs have known and have been practicing for over a century. The ongoing support of the Lions Clubs helps us serve people who may not have anywhere else to turn. With their deep connections in their communities to identify local needs, to enlist the support of their local doctors and medical professionals, and to spread the word that help is available, there is no limit to what we can do, to the number of lives we can change for the better. This spirit of giving, of sharing what we have and caring for each other, inspired the founding of the Lighthouse. But it also inspires us individually to look out for one another and do our part to keep our communities strong.
I'm Perry Finch. I'm the Director of Operations here, and one of the areas I oversee is our recycling center. If you follow me in here. The recycling center is where we collect various donations, mainly eyeglasses, but also cellular phones and hearing aids. We take them, it's a volunteer-driven program, so volunteers help us take these donations in, sort them. We refurbish them by washing the glasses. We then sort them again, and then we get them prepped to be ready to give into mission trips. And if you follow me back here, we have what's called lensometers. These devices help us read the prescriptions on all the glasses that we get so we know what kind of prescription we're working with, and that'll help us sort them to be prepared to be given to mission trips who take them overseas to people in need. And we work with dozens of different groups that go on mission trips. Sometimes it's an individual with a group of people that are going with them, and then they take glasses with them to the local populations wherever they're going. Sometimes it's a church, sometimes it's a doctor organizing an expedition to a country. But we work with various different groups who just want to help and provide these much needed resources in other countries because it's a very scarce resources in these areas. Okay. This is our optical lab. This is where all of our eyeglasses that go to our patients here in Georgia are made. So a little bit different from our recycling center, but you saw the clinic earlier, and all those patients who come into our clinics to get an eye exam and then order glasses, this is the lab where they are made. We have a licensed dispensing optician on staff, as well as another optician who assists him and also helps us keep us organized and running as smoothly as possible. And we have a lot of different complex machinery here. Our Sentinelli edgers, we have 2 of them to be able to cut our lenses that we get from our third-party manufacturer, and those are able to be cut within 2 to 5 minutes the most, and then our licensed optician is able to assemble them and put them together, and then we give them back to dispense to our patients.
I am Dr. Fumilayo Aramulati, a medical partner at the Georgia Lions Lighthouse Foundation. I am one of the eye doctors who volunteer to provide eye exams for Georgians who are underinsured or don't have any insurance. Before I started partnering with the Lighthouse, I met the optometry execs and staff who were fully committed to helping Georgians see better. Also, they were extremely friendly and warm-hearted. Once I started volunteering, I felt like I was one of the pieces of the Lighthouse puzzle. I have been engaged with the Lighthouse since the fall of 2019 because the nonprofit hospital, Shepherd Center, expressed to me the Lighthouse vision to help people see. As an optometrist, I knew I could help. I completed 2 humanitarian missions abroad as an Air Force optometrist. So the fact that I could help people see in the Atlanta area by conducting an eye exam and giving them glasses through the Lighthouse, I was 100% on board. I have worn glasses since I was in the 2nd grade. Therefore, I know glasses can improve the lives of kids and adults. One of my personal mottos is, your eyes will allow you to see 20/20, but your vision will allow you to see the world. Partnering with the Georgia Lions Lighthouse allows me to help kids and adults see the world one eye exam at a time.
Hearing loss can be very traumatic for a family and loved ones involved. Imagine giving the gift of hearing to someone and what a life-changing experience that would be. You can support patients at the Georgia Lions Lighthouse Foundation by making a donation to our hearing program. Your generous donation of $95 will support the copay assistance for a person to receive 1 single hearing aid. A donation of $190 will cover the minimum patient assistance program for a patient to receive 2 hearing aids. Consider making a donation in support of our hearing program. On behalf of the hundreds of patients supported by the gift of hearing, I want to say thank you in advance for your generous support. Many of you know that the Georgia Lions Lighthouse Foundation has the ability to provide local communities a mobile vision clinic service. Our vans are ready to travel around Georgia to provide those in need with vision screenings and a follow-up exam to support someone to obtain adequate vision screenings and a new pair of eyeglasses. Our amazing medical partners and the talented Georgia Lions Lighthouse Foundation staff are ready and willing to come to your local community to provide this service. If you are in a local community and are interested in the Georgia Lions Lighthouse Foundation bringing a mobile clinic to your area, reach out to our office and speak to Lori Miller, our Chief Program Officer. Funding for this program is critical and much needed. Our estimated cost to provide a mobile clinic to a local community is $2,500 for each visit. Please consider supporting this program and making a donation so that the Georgia Lions Lighthouse Foundation can continue to provide local communities with the gift of sight.
My name is Perry Finch. I serve as the Director of Operations, and I've been with the Georgia Lions Lighthouse Foundation for 8 years. The Lighthouse has offered some of the most rewarding experiences in my life. It has been a pleasure knowing that my job is to help facilitate our services so that we can help people who need the resources that we have to offer. One of my duties is to oversee the production of low-cost new eyeglasses in our optical lab. The optical lab is operated by an optician who handles the organization and flow of the lab processes, and a licensed dispensing optician who handles the actual fabrication of the eyeglasses for our patients. Our lab makes high-quality eyeglasses utilizing designer-style frames from some of the most recognizable brands: Gucci, Calvin Klein, Nike, Karl Lagerfeld, Nautica, Nine West, and so many more. We make glasses for hundreds of patients in a given month, and we always strive for quality first. However, most of our glasses orders are completed within 2 to 3 weeks. If you want to make an appointment for our eyeglasses services, simply go to our website and fill out an application and let us know what services you need. With a couple of weeks, you will be notified of your approval and be scheduled to visit one of our sites for vision services. The eye exams are free of charge. Our eyeglasses cost much less than a typical optical store. A typical optical store will have you spend between $100 to $600 and possibly even more for eyeglasses. But our eyeglasses start at $10 for your first pair and will usually cost you well under $100 for any additional pairs that you get. The Lighthouse understands the importance of how good vision can change the course of someone's life, starting at a very young age. A simple pair of glasses can be the difference between a child growing up to a life of success and a child growing up to a life of pain and hardship. We aim to be the bridge to someone having access to the kind of care needed to promote a healthy and successful lifestyle.
Volunteers shape our communities, but we shape each other as well, building each other up and sharing a sense of purpose. Volunteering is how we tell each other that your work matters, that your time and attention matters, and that we can do more together than we can alone.
My name is Pamela Williams, and I am District Governor-elect of District 18L. Being a Lions Club member means giving back, making a community whole. Growing up, the community pulled together to form a village. The Lion Club does the same thing. We're trying to provide what we can to make sure people can mend from whatever's hurting them or making them feel fractured. We as a club are doing what Jesus said. It truly warms my heart. In 1925, Helen Keller charged the Lions Club International at their convention to become the Knights of the Blind. From that day forward, one of our missions was to help people with sight problems by providing eyeglass exams, eyeglasses through License Center and the Georgia Lighthouse. The Georgia Lions Lighthouse Foundation has been a great help to these communities all over Georgia, from the box of eyeglasses being sent to foreign countries to the mobile clinics seen in Savannah. We, the Lions Club member, refer people to the Lighthouse for service from eye surgery to hearing aid. Our mission is to serve all, no matter how small It's in our blood.
So how can you be a part of the Lighthouse? If you can make a phone call or greet someone with a smile, if you can wash a pair of eyeglasses or mail a flyer, you can help us here at the Georgia Lions Lighthouse Foundation. We have opportunities for individuals and groups, church groups, scout groups, and families are welcome. Volunteers like you help us do more and reach farther into our communities to serve those who need help the most. You can find out how to get involved on our website. I can't wait to meet you.
Each year, over 200 Georgia residents receive vision surgery services from the Georgia Lions Lighthouse Foundation. Qualifying surgeries include issues related to vision loss related to diabetes, cataract surgery, and glaucoma. Surgery costs, depending upon the severity of the need, start at $1,200 for a single eye. Your support of the vision surgery program brings sight to those in need. As you can see, there are several ways and opportunities for the Georgia Lions Lighthouse Foundation to benefit from generous gifts and donations from donors. We have a valuable mission, and our Georgia residents are hugely impacted by your support. Funding is critical to the vision and hearing communities of Georgia. I want to say a heartfelt and genuine thank you for your support and your contributions. Have a wonderful night.